To all. I hope you all are fine and safe at home during this pandemic situation. Today, I am going to talk about the novel coronavirus. Let's start. By now, most of us are aware of the outbreak of the disease started in Wuhan, China, caused by the new species of virus called the novel coronavirus. They belong to a member of the coronavirus family that was first identified in the 1916s. They are responsible for causing a range of disease in humans, including the common cold and more severe and life-threatening forms such as SARS and MERS. But the crucial question is, how did the recent outbreak occur? Well, like the other coronaviruses, it has come from animals too and is form of zoonotic disease. Many of those infected patients either worked or frequently shopped from the Huanan seafood wholesale market in the center of the China city, which sells meat and live animals. It is believed that the virus might have been transmitted through the direct contact between humans and animals, either by touching those animals or consuming them. And it can also spread via the air, like other cold-causing viruses. However, unfortunately, the actual source of this disease isn't confirmed yet, and the scientists are still trying to figure it out. But what we know so far is its symptoms and how it affects humans. Yes, a person infected from this disease may suffer from dry cough, mild fever, and breathing issues, which may go unnoticed at first, but as the virus spreads, it lives inside the person's body. The patient might develop a severe case of the viral pneumonia, an infection that inflames the air sacs in the lungs and can cause them to fill with fluid or pus that needs immediate medical attention. Also, it is believed that these viruses are more likely to infect older people and those with a weak immune system that find it hard to fight these notorious viruses. But is there any way to treat this disease? Well, unfortunately, all this is very new illness. No treatment for it is available so far. And because it is a virus, antibiotics won't work against it. Now, here comes the most crucial question. What can we do to stop this outbreak? Well, it is always advisable to practice good hygiene and caution by avoiding close contacts with individuals suffering from acute respiratory infections, or wild animals or livestock dead or alive. Also, it would be the best if you wash your hands with warm and soapy water regularly, especially after being in direct contact with an infected person. And if you find any of these mentioned symptoms, do visit your doctor as soon as possible. Hello to all. I hope you all are fine and safe at home during this pandemic situation. Today, I am going to be talking about the newly mutated species of coronavirus known as the Omicron variant. So, let's start. Though there is still a lot of confusion around the coronavirus, one thing is for sure. That is, it keeps mutating into new variants. And Omicron is the latest member in its family. Which raises a question, how does the virus mutate? Well, this happens when an existing virus exchanges its genes with some wild flu virus present in pigs and other poultry animals in the process called antigenic shift. This brings a dramatic mutation in the virus, making them stronger with bad behavior. And as the animal's body isn't prepared to tackle this new version of the virus, it makes it hard for the animal's immune system to detect and fight against this unique species. And soon they begin to take over its body, causing symptoms like fever, inflamed eyes, and running snouts. And once a human comes in contact with these over-infected animals, the virus quickly takes its opportunity and jumps into a new host. And we could only assume that something similar must have happened in the case of Omicron variant 2. The variant was first reported to WHO from South Africa on November 24, 2021. And since the finding of this mutated version of the corona, there has been a steep increase in the number of COVID patients in almost all provinces in South Africa. Due to this, in November 26, 2021, the WHO designated Omicron as the variant of the concern. But the vital question is just how much threat does Omicron present to us? Well, first of all, it is essential to know that not much information is available on this subject yet. Yes, it is unclear whether Omicron is more transmissible than the other variants including Delta. Although the number of people testing positive has surged in South Africa affected by this variant, epidemiologic studies are underway to learn if it is because of Omicron or any other reasons. Yes, scientists in South Africa and around the world are conducting studies to better understand many aspects of Omicron, and it will continue to share the verdicts of these studies as they become available. So, until we receive any concert evidence regarding this severity, we must not abstain from spreading any information that could lead to the state of mass panic. But remember, my friends, all variants of COVID-19, including the Delta variant, has dominant worldwide, can cause severe disease and can be fatal, particularly for the most vulnerable people. Preliminary evidence regarding Omicron suggests that there may be an increased risk of infection, meaning people who have previously had COVID-19 could become reinfected more easily with Omicron than compared to other variants. Although the information is still very limited, it is our duty and responsibility to keep taking preventive measures like wearing masks, maintaining social distancing, and washing your hands properly and sanitizing your hands regularly. But there is a piece of good news. According to WHO, the current set of vaccines seems to be somewhat effective against the new variant too. So, the best option to beat this new virus and bring our world back to normal is by getting the vaccine shot ASAP. this pandemic situation. Today, I am going to be talking about safety measures you should take during coronavirus. Let's start. Most people infected by COVID-19 experience mild fever and manage to recover in some time, but it can be more severe for others. And the main concern with this virus is that it is constantly looking for a new host and to execute its evil plan. But don't worry. With a few simple steps, we can easily defeat this disease and spoil its wicked attention by doing the following. First, although it may sound harsh, please try to avoid any close contact with people who are sick, especially those suffering from fever, cough, cold, or acute respiratory infection. And if you are the one suffering from any of these mentioned sickness, make sure to visit your doctor as soon as possible and share the information about your recent travels if any. And after that, take your medicines on time and do stay at home until you are completely cured. And in case anyone has been confirmed to be infected by this virus, please make sure to wear a face mask and prevent the spread from this disease to other. The next step you should do is, while coughing or sneezing, cover your mouth and nose with your flexed elbow like this. Or best, it is always advisable to use a tissue. But make sure to discard the used tissue into a closed dustbin. So if most people infected by COVID-19 experience mild fever and manage to recover in some time, but it can be more severe for others. And the main concern with this virus is that it keeps constantly looking for a new host to execute its evil plan. But don't worry. With few simple steps, we can easily defeat this disease and spoil its wicked intentions by doing the following. First, although it might sound harsh, but please try to avoid any close contact with people who are sick, especially those who are suffering from fever, cough, cold, or acute respiratory infection. And if you are one suffering from any of these mentioned sickness, make sure to visit your doctor as soon as possible and share the information about your recent travels if any. And after that, take your medicines on time and do stay at home until you are completely cured. And in case anyone has been confirmed to be infected by this virus, make sure to wear a face mask and prevent the spread of this disease to others. The next step you should undertake is, while coughing and sneezing, cover your mouth and nose with a flexed elbow like this. Or best, it is always advisable to use a tissue. But make sure to discard the used tissue into a closed dustbin so that any virus has no room to escape into the open environment. And the next very important thing you must do is wash your hands often with warm and soapy water, at least for 30 seconds. Especially after going to the bathroom, before eating, and after blowing your nose, coughing or sneezing. And avoid touching your eyes, nose, mouth after that. If soap and water aren't really available, use the alcohol-based hand sanitizer that is easily available in the market. And lastly, help your parents to clean the disinfect frequently touched objects in the surface using a regular household cleaning spray or wipe. And if you are still confused about where to start, the easiest thing you can do is by sharing this video. Fact time. Did you know viruses and diseases they cause often have different names? Yes, people usually know the name of the disease but not the name of the virus that causes it. The official name of the coronavirus disease is COVID-19 and the name of the virus is SARS acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2 or SARS-CoV. Also, the good news is someone who has been completely quarantined or has been released from isolation does not pose a risk of infection to other people. Remember, humanity has been through a lot of epidemics since the inception, such as plague, swine flu, and bird flu, etc. But in the end, we have always come together and risen up as a stronger force and managed to beat this disease. So even now, all we need to do is help each other by spreading awareness about these small steps. Stay calm, do not worry, and as the history has shown it, this too shall pass. I hope you all stay safe at home and do not go outside your home until it's an expert. Sorry if I have done any informationally mistake. See you next time. Bye and thanks for watching.